Hello everyone, myself Dr. Jyoti Mandala. Welcome you all to the video lecture series on the course Shell Programming. So in this lecture, let us learn about the ls command. So in this lecture, we'll see what is the use of this ls command and we'll try to learn as many options as possible under this ls command. Okay, so before going to start theoretically about this one, let us make our terminal ready. So to do that one, I already told you how to install the Ubuntu into the virtual box. Okay, so let us start our machine first and then we'll make our terminal ready. Okay, so that parallelly I'll tell you the syntax and then we can execute also here on this terminal. Okay, so you can see here the system is getting ready, the machine is on now, the system is on. Now it will be asking you to give your user ID and password. Okay, login ID and password is requested. So I'll give my login ID and password. Okay, so here I am giving my password and your system will be on. Okay, now once the system is on, what we need to do is let us open the terminal. So to open the terminal, I already told in the last class how to do that one. It's a very easy process. Like you can go to the show applications bottom left corner and there you can type terminal here, or else the suggestions will be given. You can directly click that one, or else we have a shortcut. What is that shortcut? You can click Control Alt T. That will also help us to open the terminal. Okay, Control Alt plus T. I hope you all are understanding. See, the terminal is opened here already. So the shortcut for this one is Control plus Alt plus T to open the terminal, and to close the terminal it is Control plus D. Alright, now to increase the font, you have an option of increasing the font where you can go here and you can increase the font here like this, or else you have a shortcut for that one, that is Control plus Shift plus plus. So you can increase the font like this. I hope you all can see now. If you want to reduce, Control plus Shift plus minus. Okay, you can reduce like this, or else you can go to the option here, you can click minus minus. So keep your terminal ready. Alright, now let us see what are all the what is nothing but this ls command. Or ls command is used to display, or it is used to list down all the files in a present directory. Okay, so I first note down the definition, all of you. The ls command, okay, let me change the font first. Is used to list out all the files present in a directory. ls command is used to list down all the files in the present directory. To do that one, what we need to do? The syntax that we can use is like this. I'll write down the syntax here. You can write ls, you can mention the directory name, okay, or else then if you are writing like this, in this case what happens is it will display all the files available in a specified directory, or else you can write ls simply. So ls simply, what happens, it will be displaying all the files or all the directories available in the present directory. Whatever you are working in the present working directory, it will be displayed. So you can use one of these two, ls directory or ls simply. You have multiple options also available with that one. Okay, so we'll see all the options, but before that let us see how this one is working. Okay, but before that what we'll do, if you want to know the complete manual of ls directory, no, so it is very easy. I think you need to type here in the command prompt man ls. Whenever you are typing man is nothing but manual. It will give you the manual of complete ls command. So you can see the complete syntax will be displayed here and what are all the options that are available here. If you click space button, all the things will be displayed here. But what is the thing here is, if you want every time if you want to check this one and if it is difficult for you to go through this one, you can make a copy of this one also. How to make the copy of this one? Man ls, just copy this one into a file called, let us consider info ls.txt. That means I am creating one file info. In future classes we are going to learn how to create the files and all, what is the use of the greater than, to double greater than symbols and all. But as of now you understand, like this is used to make a manual of this file. So once you create like this, then what happens, a file will be created. I think I will show you now. What is this? ls info. You can see info ls.txt is created and the complete manual is available with you. Earlier it was not there, now it was created, and if you want to go through this one, you can go through. Now let us see one by one what are all these commands and what is the use of this these command options available. Multiple options are available. We'll see all those options and we'll see how practically also how they are working. Okay. Now coming back to here, so this is the syntax. Now what we'll do is we'll see the options under this one. So keep adding all of you options. Multiple options are available. Slowly, one by one, as many as possible, we'll see multiple options available with this. We'll see. Okay. So the first option is, let us consider the normal way of using is ls without any option. So let us try that one first and see what happens. Okay. So if you are typing ls, then you see you are in this directory. The home directory you are available. You are available in the home directory itself. In the home directory, what are all the things available? You can see here desktop, documents, music, pictures, and 2 text files are there. 1 script file is also there. So like this it will be displayed, and depending upon if it is a directory, then it will be displayed as a color, and if it is a text file in a blue color, it will be displayed. That means color coordination is there, color representation is there. Okay, you can see here. So all the files will be displayed. Let us consider I want to move to another directory. We can do how to move from one directory to another directory. I'll be explaining you later. But as of now, you understand. I want to move to this folder, scripts. Okay, so I'm moving here. In this file, if you want to see ls, if you type, you will be getting all these files. Okay, let us see. If you want to display all the files, ls scripts, then you can see we are in the home directory only, but as we mentioned the directory name under this, the files that are available in that script file will be displayed. I hope you are understanding. Okay, the first 2 options, I think you all are clear, ls directory name and ls with the options. Okay, now coming to the second option. What is the second option? ls-r. Now what is this -r? This is used to display all the files in reverse order. R stands for reverse. If you want to display all the list of files or directories in the reverse order, then reverse alphabetical order. Like in ls, all the files will be displayed in alphabetical order. If you want to display in the reverse, that is what we can do. You can see here, I'll control L. Control L is to clear the screen. Okay. Now ls, if you write here, all the files will be displayed in a alphabetical order. D first and then L and then O alphabetical order. Suppose if you write ls-r, it will be displayed in a reverse alphabetical order. That's it. That is the use of this -r command. Okay, option. Now the next option is ls-l. What is this L represent is long listing. Long listing is nothing but if you want to display the files along with the other information, like who is the owner, what time it has been created, and what are all the permissions that we have, and what is the type of that file. If you want to have such information, then we can go with that. I'll show you here. You can write ls. Okay, let me clear the screen first. Okay. ls, if I write, I am getting only the names of the files and directories. But if I write ls-l, then you can see complete information in detail. Long listing of information is displayed. What are they? D represents the directory, hyphen represents the normal file, and like that. First character represents the type of that. Okay, D represents directory, hyphen represents the normal file. We'll see in detail about these things. And then R, W, X, this represents the permissions. And this represents the number of links to that file. Okay, and this represents the owner of that file. And then this represents the group name of that file, and this represents the size of that file. 4096 represents the size, and this represents the date and time when it is created. Okay, and where it has been, what is the location where it has been created, and what is the name of that file. What is the name of that file? So long list of the files will be represented here. I hope you all are following. Okay, so this is about the option ls minus ls hyphen l. Let us move to the next option. The next option is ls hyphen t. What is ls hyphen t? Fourth option, ls hyphen t. ls hyphen t is nothing but it is used to represent the list of files with the most recently used on the top. Like means that it will be representing the first file which is most recently used. Let us see that one. Okay, ls hyphen let me write, let me clear the screen first, Control L. ls hyphen ls I'll write. Okay, now I'll write ls hyphen t. I hope you all are following. Okay, now if you see info ls.txt is recently created. Now only we have created to store the manual of that file. So this is the most recently used file. So ls-t represents the most recently files. In that order it will represent all the files list. Okay. Now coming to the next option, ls hyphen LTR. What is this hyphen LTR? It is nothing but it want to represent all the files with old files on the type, like least recently used on the top. Okay, let us try this one also. We'll see ls hyphen LTR. Okay, did you see? Yeah, what is the meaning of this one is L is nothing but long list, T is nothing but most recently used, but R represents reverse. That means here you can observe I have combined three options. That is also possible. Okay, L is nothing but long list, T nothing but like recently used, but in reverse order. R represents reverse order. That is what we understood. Okay, that is what. I hope you all are understanding. Okay, you need to understand the order is not a matter. The order is not important here. That means you can write, you can see here already we have executed LTR, RLT, both giving the same output. RTL is nothing but long list, most recently used, but in the reverse order. That is what. Okay, you can combine more than one option. That is what this command uses is. Like means like we want to display least recently used on the top, then you can go with this command where we have combined more than one option. Okay, the next command is ls hyphen a. Now what is this a? A represents all. All means all the files including hidden files. You need to understand there will be some hidden files also available which may not be displayed by using the command called ls. Okay, but if you want to display the hidden files also, then we can go with this one. All means including hidden files. Okay, I hope you all are following. So let us see that now. Let me clear the screen. Now what I'll do, I'll write ls first. Okay, these are all the list of files available. Now I'll write ls hyphen a. Okay, now you see we have got some additional files also where some hidden files are also displayed here. Wherever there is dot, no, dot represents it is a hidden file. Okay, along with already available files like desktop, documents, downloads, along with that some hidden files are also displayed which is something which are represented with dot. Here dot represents the current directory, here dot represents the parent directory. Okay, that is what. So this is the use of this option hyphen a. And then let us see ls minus hyphen capital E, seventh option, ls hyphen capital A. What is the meaning of this option? This option is nothing but almost all. Almost all is nothing but it will display all the files except that dot and dot. We got dot and dot earlier with A files, right? This also displays all the files including hidden files also, but except dot and dot. We'll see that now. Okay, ls hyphen A. You see here all the files are displayed from bash history, hidden file to videos. All are displayed up to templates. Okay. But what is missing here? Here we have got dot and dot. Here that is missing. That is the difference between. Got it all of you? That is what. Now let us see the next option. The next option is, let us see about ls hyphen f. Now what is this f? F is nothing but it lists the files by the type. It displays the files by the type. By type, like if you want to display directories, executable files, link files, it displays the files with type. Okay, let us see about this, how it will be working. First let me write down list of files by type. Okay, so let us see that first. Okay, how we are going to do? Control L, I'll write ls hyphen f. Did you see? It is showing wherever you are getting slash symbol, it is nothing but it is a directory, okay, which are in a blue color. Wherever you are getting star, it is nothing but it is an executable file which is represented in a green color. And sometimes you may be getting at the rate symbol. At the rate symbol is nothing but it is a link file. Okay, so such a thing, if you want to get information like this, then you can go with the minus f. F is nothing but it by type it will be displaying. That is what the difference. You can observe the difference here. Okay, and color difference is also will be there here. Okay, let us see the next one. Suppose if you want to display all the files but there should not be any color representation, then you can go ls hyphen small f, no color representation. You have seen already whenever we are using ls, we are getting color representation here. Directories are represented with blue, text files are represented with white, executable files are represented with green. But if you write ls hyphen small f, then all will be represented in a small color. It will show all the files, okay, including hidden files, but there will not be any color representation for the file names. Okay. Understand here, directories, everything is considered as a file. No need to get confused here. All are represented with same color. That is what is going to happen with this option. Alright, we'll see the next one. ls hyphen I. Now what is this option? This option is used to list out all the files which includes inode number. Now what is this inode number? Inode number is nothing but it is an index node. It is an index where it contains an address. Okay, this number represents an address. In that location, some information about it will at that address, some information about the file attributes will be stored. What are all the file attributes? That means you all understand, at this address file attributes will be stored. What is nothing but file attributes? File attributes are nothing but size of the file, or else you can it may also contain number of links to the file, or else it may also contain what is the owner name. Okay, so we have the other some information like when it is created, when it is last modified, created time, last modified time. Okay, such information will be stored at a particular address, and that address will be considered as a inode number. Now if you want to know that inode number, then we can go with this option ls-i. So we'll see that. Control L is to clear the screen, ls-i. You can see here we are getting some particular address representation here. So at that address, for this particular desktop directory, some attribute information, like some information about the attributes like size, name of the links, owner name, group name, when it is created, last when it is modified, such information will be stored at that particular address. Got it, all of you? We'll move to the next option. Next option is ls hyphen r, capital R. Small r is to in a reverse order. Okay, capital R is to display subdirectory files also. Okay, let us see what is the meaning of that one. ls, if you write, you okay, control L. ls, if you are writing, you are getting the things like this. There may be a chance like in scripts we have some subdirectories, or in public we may be having some subdirectories. Suppose if you write ls hyphen capital R, then you will be getting, see in scripts I will show here. In the scripts, I have some subdirectories and text files like this. So such information will be displayed in case of scripts. You will be having text files and again in scripts, a subdirectory you have 1.txt, 2.txt, like that. Such detailed information, if you want to display subdirectory files names also, then you can go with this option. What is this option? ls hyphen R, capital R. Okay. Let us move to the next option. ls hyphen s, small s. Now what is the use of this one? It is used to get the size. Small s is nothing but size. Size will be represented. It will be representing the number of blocks. Okay, always remember one block is nothing but 1 KB. Equal to 1 KB. Okay, so if you want to know the size of the file, okay, like that if you want to do, then you can go with this option, ls hyphen yes. Okay, so let us see that. ls, it will display like this. ls hyphen yes, if you write, you see it is it requires 4 blocks. Let me show. ls hyphen l, you see here 4096 blocks of that is the size of this file. Okay, 40, that means you see here 4 blocks. It is represented in 4 blocks. That is what. So if you want to represent the size in the block format, then you can go with this one. Alright. Now if you want to represent the memory size in like in human readable format, then also we have one option, that is 13th, one more option. Let us see. ls hyphen h. If you see, then here the memory size will be represented in human understandable format. Let me show you how it will be displayed. ls hyphen h. Did you see here? Oh, sorry, LH. ls hyphen long list with size represented in a human understandable format. Then you can see here 4K, 8K. It is what it is representing. Earlier it was represented like this, 4096. If you are using ls hyphen l long list, you are getting like this. But if you want to have in a human understandable format, like in our understandable format in K, like that, then in KBs if you want to represent, then you can use long list with H. Got it? These are all the some of the options that are available with our ls command. I hope you all are clear with these commands, with these options. If you try to work with all these commands. Okay, so I have covered here how many options? 13 options. It is not like we have only 13 options. We have other options also. We have the other options in the manual. You can go through that one and try to learn that one. Alright, now here I want to add some more important points. You all make a note of that one. Let us note the points here. First one is if you want, let us consider you may be having hundreds of files, let us consider in your drive. But suppose if you want to display only top 10 entries, then how can you write? You may be writing ls hyphen l. This will list down all the files. In my system, I am having only less files, ls hyphen l. It will is represented like this. But suppose if I want to display only top 10 files, okay, top 10 only I want to represent, then what I need to do? You need to add a pipe symbol here. Along with that, you need to write head. Whenever you are writing like this, then this will represent, this will display only 10 entries. This will display only 10. Let us see that one. ls hyphen l pipe symbol, and then you need to write head. You see, compared to here, I got only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 entries only that is displayed here. Top 10 only will be displayed. Got it? Alphabetical order only it has considered, and in that order only it will be displaying the things. And there is no color difference also that will be showed whenever you are using this one. Okay? Head. Remember, whenever you are using commands, no, make sure like you are following the case also. If it is defined in the small case, you need to use in the small case. Okay? So always remember, it is case sensitive. Commands are case sensitive. Now, ls hyphen L, I want to display only 3 entries. Here it is displaying by default 10, but I want to display only 3. In that case, what I need to do? Let us consider I want to display 5 entries only. Head hyphen 5. If you write like this, then only 5 entries will be displayed. Okay, let us check that. ls hyphen L pipe symbol head hyphen 5. Did you see? Only 5 entries will be displayed. Only 5, top 5 will be displayed. Got it? Next option. Suppose you want to display last 10. Okay, in that case what you need to do? Hyphen L, and you need to use tail. Okay, it will display last 10. This will display top 10. Okay, this will display last 10. We'll see that also. ls hyphen L tail. Did you see? Last 10 will be displayed up to videos. That was last videos. Okay. Suppose if you want to display last 3 only, then I think you all can write now. What is that command? ls hyphen L pipe symbol tail. You need to write -3. It will display last 3. Here it is stop. No need to forget that. Okay. So let us write. I'll write -3. Then you see scripts, templates and videos are displayed. That is what. Now sometimes what happens is the list of files is more. Suppose the number of files in the list is more, hundreds of files are available. So in one page, like here you cannot show all the files. Okay, it will be displaying everything and it will be not displaying all at a glance. In that case, we can use one option called more, where page by page if you want to display, then you can go with that option. What is this? ls hyphen L. Okay, I think you all are following. etc, and then you need to write more. What is the meaning of more? Is nothing but page by page. So whenever you are writing more, no, you can go in a forward direction only. Let me show that first. Control L, ls hyphen L, okay. Oh, one second. Sorry, this is slash. From the directory etc, I want to display all the files. Let me show that first in etc what is there. So many files are there in etc. You cannot see all the files at once, isn't it or not? You cannot see all the files at once. But if you want to see page by page, then what you need to do? ls-l etc, give pipe symbol and give more. Whenever you are typing like this, then you will be getting an option called more. First page will be displayed. Now here you need to click space. So whenever you are clicking space, next page will be displayed. So page by page, if you keep on clicking the space bar, page by page will be displayed. That is what the use of this more. Now more page by page you can move forward only. But if you have moved to the second page, you cannot move to the first page. In that case, what you can do is you can use another option, that is ls hyphen l. Okay, this is slash et. Okay, that means in etc directory I want to display all the files where I need to have an option of moving backward also, that is less. So page by page, okay, but forward and backward direction also we can move. So I'll show that. ls hyphen l slash etc less. You can see if you want you can move backward direction. Okay, if you click up arrow you can move backward direction. If you click down arrow you will get you will move to the downward direction. That is what the use of this less command. Okay, if you want to come out of this one, if you don't want to scroll all these things, then click Q. If you click Q character, then you can come out of that one. Alright, so these are all the commands, these are all the options that are available with the ls command, and these are some of the important things you can make a note of this one, which can be combined with the options. Okay, I hope you all are clear with this ls command. So do practice this one. And if you have any doubts, let me know in the chat box. Let us all meet with one more new command in the next class. Until then, thank you all of you.